It takes absolutely nothing, like nothing, for a man to realize that I've really messed up. I've really cheated on my wife. I've really done things that I'm not supposed to do. It takes nothing for a man to humble himself, for a man to be loyal, for a man to let go of pride and ask for forgiveness. It takes absolutely nothing. So guys, recently Bolanle got this beautiful house for his lovely and sweet wife. A lot of you have been chanting, congratulations, congratulations. Do you know the story? Do you actually know the story behind Bolanle trying to make his wife happy? Bolanle trying to make his children happy? Bolanle trying to make things work out in his family? A lot of you don't know. A lot of you don't know. I repeat, it takes nothing, absolutely nothing, for a man to apologize, to humble himself, to be loyal, to take off pride, to even say to his wife, oh, I'm sorry, I've erred, please forgive me. It takes nothing. But when a man have pride in him, he will see it like it's a big thing to even humble himself or even stay loyal to say, oh, I'm sorry. There's something I will read for you guys. Bolanle said, I had to start afresh when I lost control over my wife for cheating. You heard? That's what he said. He said he has to start afresh when he lost control over his wife for cheating. Bolanle was a cheat. This Bolanle one they see. Bolanle was seriously cheating on his wife. Bolanle lost his wife. He lost the children. He practically lost everything. He lost his home. Bolanle has to start afresh. Like, he detoxified himself. He needed to start afresh. He needed to assure and ensure his wife that this thing I have done, I'm sincerely sorry. I'm sincerely sorry for whatsoever I've done to you. Bolanle started afresh, trying to make it up to his wife and to his children. One step at a time. He never bragged. According to him, he said he went to God in prayer. He asked God for forgiveness. He asked God to first speak to his wife. This guy humbled himself. That's an at that matter, and I need to bust my brain. Like, you get away to say, if you looking right, you go see babe. If you looking left, you go see babe. Because this guy realized that I have value for my wife. My wife worth it. My wife gave value. This guy has to humble himself. Start all over to make things right in his family. Honestly, guys, when I saw interview this guy had with Jude, don't worry, I'll play the video. I'll play the video for you. a lot of you men will do things that are not even right. You will find it so hard to even say to your woman, oh, I'm sorry. Just the case of you, Ledoche, and me. Instead of the guy will come out and say, oh, I'm sorry. I've erred. Please forgive me. Rather, you come on social media, you and your, like second wife or side chick, I don't even know how to qualify Judy Austin. All you people will do is come on social media and start acting what I don't even know. If you're a man and you're watching this video, you see pride, you go nowhere with it.
See, a lot of people call God for what God has nothing to do with.
TD Jake says God provides trees, doesn't make furniture.
Exactly. So I needed to take time back to see what I had done to her. The years when I was feeling like I was still young and cheating all day, breaking her heart and everything, to the years where, okay, I wasn't there and just pursuing my dreams. But I forgot that this was a human being that was taking records.
Yeah.
And taking experiences of her life as well. So I became somebody that she didn't recognize anymore at some point, and I couldn't even call her to pick up the phone. And the same woman I had so much control over, I had no control over anymore because she outgrew me. You know what I mean? So to get that restored and to achieve that back, I needed to go back and start afresh. Detox and clear everything that I have done and seen. And you know, it's a process, man.
Yeah.
It's a process. And a lot of people keep failing because they keep jumping from one thing to another. You need to take time, sit back and see why you got it wrong. Leave that thing. Take the pain. A lot of people don't want to start because they don't want to be seen starting from the bottom. Go back to the bottom. That's what happened to me. I had to go back to start there. And from there, I started to see, I made a lot of mistakes, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, the good news, I like the fact that you and your wife got back together. You know, that was a restoration process.
Right.
How did that happen? So I know you had the solitude, and then you confronted yourself, and you admitted where you'd gone off the rails, where you'd hurt her, why she outgrew you. So how do you not do the process of getting her back?
First is God. First I prayed. I cried myself to God. You know, I acknowledged everything I did wrong to God, not to her. I submitted myself and I did what God wanted me to do. Humble. If the Spirit told me to prostrate and beg at that moment, then that's what I do. See, there is no generality in marriage. It's significant and unique to people. Right. My situation is different from your situation. Right. If I have to crawl in the gutter to beg my wife, that's what I'll do if I know the value of my wife to me. If something is valuable to you, I've never seen a man lose something valuable to him. Never. There was hundreds of people who tried to interfere to settle it. It never worked. When I asked everybody and showed God that nobody mattered, and He was the only one.
Yeah.
I prayed over and over, cried myself to Him, did whatever I could do when I had to do it. But one thing I'll tell you is that the day God restored my wife and I, nobody was involved. It was just a phone call.